Welcome back to my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I have another subscribe contest that I'm entering here. It's for kingedkarl's 100 subscriber contest. Congratulations, man. Really excited that you've reached that milestone. From there, I'm telling you, just the way that worked out for me from 100, you really fly up in subs from that point onward, I think. It takes a little bit to get there, but once you get there, it kind of starts to skyrocket a little bit. So hopefully, you know, your subscriber count goes way up, and it really deserves to. I mean, you're great. You got a great channel going there. Excellent collection. I mean, I can just see it in the background. I haven't totally seen like a full tour of everything, and if you do have a video like that, I must have missed it or something like that, or I just don't remember actually viewing it, just because I do see a lot of different videos. But I can see from your videos, like the things in the background you have, like your N64 collection, and it just absolutely blows me away. Some of the items you have here, you definitely have great taste in video games and excellent sense of things. And looking forward really to all the gameplay and stuff like that you're doing, because I recently understand that you've picked up an Elgato game capture card and stuff like that, so that's really wicked. Looking forward to all that kind of stuff coming my way from your channel. So I just want to put in my entry. Now, his question for the 100 subscriber contest was, what's your favorite N64 game? If not N64, what Nintendo game? And for me, that's a challenging kind of question, because I never actually in the past owned a Super Nintendo. I didn't own an N64 when they came out. My lineage of systems kind of jumped all over the place. Mine went NES to a Sega Genesis to PlayStation 1, so I never really got a lot of experience with the N64. Now, for me now, looking back at the N64, I put in, you know, different games that are there, and there's lots of interesting titles, and there's lots of fun times to be had, so don't get me wrong when I say this, but the graphics are extremely dated for that system. So when I look at them, I'm not really sort of blown away or anything like that by the visuals kind of thing. And because it's doing a lot of it's like that 3D environment kind of stuff, you know, I can get a 3D environment kind of experience on a more modern console. It looks a lot better. So I just don't have that kind of nostalgia factor that goes along with it. That being said, I still collect for the system. I still do enjoy some of the games now and again, but it's not one of those systems that I really go back to a whole lot. I prefer the Super Nintendo over that, for sure. Now going on and moving back to take a look at the Super Nintendo, I didn't have one of those back in the day, so I don't have a whole lot of sort of fond memories for it. I mean, I did play it a little bit because my buddy had one, and things like that, but you know, I never really got into it where it's like, oh, I have a favorite game for the system, because my experience with it has been very minimal, and only in the last little bit have I ever really played any game. So, and it's also very hard for me to say that. So I want to kind of put my nostalgia goggles on here and pick something from the past to answer the question. Now, in previous videos I've answered this question, and one of my favorite, if not my favorite game, is Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES. And I've submitted that a couple of times in different videos because people have asked a similar kind of question for their subscribers contests, or you know, Q&A kind of situations. So I thought I would bring in this title, and honestly, to tell you the truth, it really depends on the kind of mood I'm in. Some days Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES is one of my favorites for that system, and some days I'm more interested in this title that I'm about to show you here, which is Micro Machines for the NES. Obviously, this is a Chimerica cart, and if you haven't checked out Micro Machines, you're definitely missing out. This is probably, I think, at least the very best racer that's on the system. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see the back there. It might be kind of hard with the lighting, but you get to basically race around on a bunch of tables and stuff like that. Now, this game came out for other consoles. You can play this on the Genesis, I think, and I think you can play it on Super Nintendo as well. I would love to get this game on those systems, but The one that I originally played it on back in the day was my NES system, and this game is so much fun. And I'm not a huge racing fanatic, but the idea of, you know, taking those micro machines, a toy which I had in the 80s, a few little micro machines here and there, and just racing around different environments in a house, or, you know, a variety of places, like one of them's in a school and stuff like that, just really appealed to me as a kid. And as an adult, I still enjoy this game. I actually can do quite well at it, considering how long ago it was that, you know, I played this. When I sort of popped this back in more recent years, I was able to, you know, get through like the first bunch of races with no problem at all, just like pure memory of this because I played it so much back in the day. Used to take this game actually, and I would insert the Game Genie kind of situation, and I can't remember what the code was exactly, but I do recall that you could, you know, basically make it so that you could have like unlimited time, like you wouldn't lose the race or whatever, so you could basically go out and explore. And so what I would do is try to make like different things with like the environments, like go backwards in the environment, or things like that, like go off of different jumps, like try to hit jumps from different angles, explore the different elements of the table. So one of the ones that I really enjoyed doing that on was the one where it says Hot Pursuit here, which is the school table, where you're driving around and there's like different textbooks and stuff like that, and binders. You use them as jumps, and you cross rulers as bridges and stuff like that. That was really fun to do that, so I used to do that and try to, you know, do different kind of jumps, like, or do a jump, like flip the car around like like a 360 and then try to land it and stuff like that without falling off the table and things like that. So lots of fun to be had, and lots of fun with the Game Genie to be had with this title. Really enjoy it. That's basically all I have to say about that for now, but thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed to King Karl's channel, make sure that you do. Good stuff going on over there. Like I said, he got to his 100 subscribers, so he definitely deserves a lot more. I've met this guy in person. Really great guy. We met at the Waterloo video game swap back in, what was it, April? So, you know, really great guy, like I was saying. Go check out the channel. So, thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.